Good evening, everyone. This is Jean. I decided to do a review of what I thought about Final Fantasy thus far. Right now, I am in Corthus. I have engaged in a few of the fates and a few of the side quests. As you can see, I still have a few more. Um, so far in my 2 months that I've been playing, I've enjoyed myself. Um, I've learned a lot. I'm still learning a lot. I was hoping to be able to change Bryce's Arcanist class to a Scholar, but I cannot seem to beat that very last board, Sinking Dos Maga. It's hard. If it were on land, it probably wouldn't be so difficult, but with it being on that ship, that's the hardest part about it. I don't like that ship because it is very hard to target people on that ship. Not to mention you have so many of them coming at you. Even though the one before that was on the bridge and there was just as many people there, but I could see everybody on a flat plane. That was easy. I could pick people off one by one. On the ship, you have ridges where people are going up and down, and you can't see everybody at once, so it's hard to know who's where. But that's okay. I will just deal with his Bard and White Mage class, and as you can see, I've upgraded his Bard gear, and yes, he's looking a little on the naked side, but that is the most upgradable thing that they have for the time being, and I'm pretty sure his little butt and nipples are quite cold, being where we are. But I have also been working on trying to upgrade all of his gear for all the classes as much as possible. I found a list online tonight of where you go to get um, gear upgrades depending on what your level is. And yes, I know I will be soon engaging in the relic items quests in about another 5 levels here. As you can see, I'm level 40 for both my Bard and my White Mage. Um, so I have that first quest, but I'd really like to go ahead and get to 45 so I can go ahead and just knock out 2 quests at once. The only thing is that I am not looking forward to doing the search for the Bard um, coral attire because one of the pieces is all the way in the very back of Sylphlands. And I saw somebody's video on that and they made it. They were able to make it, thank goodness. Um, but yeah, that's going to be a very uh, rugged place to um, get through considering I've never been there. I've not had to go there to fight or anything, and I know the monsters there are varying levels. Um, but hopefully all will go well with getting the pieces that I need for both of them. The thing with the White Mage will be going to each of the areas to do the prayer because I know in one place you may end up engaging with either some knights or something, I forget. Um, but yeah, everything else you can find it easily. And if I had been able to do the scholar, um, we pretty much just had to go around and have people make the pieces for us. We didn't have to go anywhere, fight anybody, none of that. But I don't know. Maybe later on down the line when well, I mean, it doesn't really matter because I'm over level for it and it still didn't work because the level for it that you get synced down to is 34. And right now my Arcanist is 38. Yeah, my Arcanist is 38. Um, so that didn't work. And it's just really frustrating. I really hate when I can't complete something because that is one thing I'm a bit of a stickler about is being able to complete stuff. But I've got 2 job areas, so I can't be too unhappy about that already. And these are 2 of my strongest ones anyway. Of course, as you can also see, I have pugilist and I also have thaumaturge, but I'm not really going to do anything with those. They were necessary for one of the other things. I can't remember which one. It's been a long day, so my memory's not exactly up to par right now. Um, but all my crafting classes are going well. Those I've been leveling up in very quickly, doing leaves and doing the Grand Company supply runs just about every day. Those will get you so much EXP, and I have leveled up so quick with those. The only two I'm kind of lacking in are my mining and my botany, but all the my weaver, leather worker, and armor, I think I've gotten those to 21 so far. But these two, they're like 16 or 17, and I need to get those going. Um, because there's some material I need for my weaving and stuff that I can only get if my botany and mining are a certain level. So I'm going to be working on that as well. I think I told you I got a new mount. I got a Griffin. Let me show you what he looks like. See? I got a Griffin. But unfortunately, as this is not Heaven's Ward, he won't fly. See how big he is? He's a big boy. And of course I'm calling him tiny, like a nut. Well, I've been kind of debating on what to call him actually. I wanted to call him little man. But isn't that normal though? When you have like something big and then you want to call it something silly like little man or something like that, which is quite hilarious to be honest with you. And I still have to go back and complete the um, scenario quests in the eyes of God's man. I have a few things I have to take care of. See, these are my two job quests. Oh brother, where art thou? And Bard's Eye View. And then this is the main scenario quest in the eyes of God's and man. And I'm hopefully, that I could, I'll be able to complete those sometime this week. I don't know when, but hopefully sometime this week. But overall, the game has been great. It's been a lot of fun. I've had fun exploring, learning things, and even though my friends got me into it, I have tried my darndest not to bother them too much with too many questions. I've just gone online, gone on YouTube, and found a lot of resources. I actually found a site last night that um, gave a list and a map with the location of every single hunting log for every single class, including the grand companies, which was great for me. And speaking of grand companies, I am unable to go up any further right now because I am okay, sorry. Right now I am at corporal and I have 25,000 sales, but I can't get anything else currently because I have to complete the hunting log for Twin Adder, which the only thing that is left for it is the daggone Sylvan Scream, which is located in the Bramble Patch. The only problem is that the area that they're showing, there's no way in. I can see it behind the thorns, but there's no way in. The only other way in would be to go into the Sylphlands and go in that area, which of course I'm not going to do. At least not right now. I don't know. That's just so That's really, really annoying. I just hate not being able to complete what I need when I want to. And I've also taken the time to go through and simultaneously do the hunting logs for each of my classes, especially if they've got the same item in a certain area. So I've made a list of all the areas that they're dealing with. And what I'll do is that I'll teleport to that area, do all the classes that have things in that area, and then move on to the next one. And that has proven to be quite effective. Although I keep forgetting to do the thermitage ones, but they'll be alright. I'll get around to it. I know a lot of people are enjoying the new patch, but since I am new and I'm still in the first throes of the storyline, I cannot enjoy it yet. But there's been enough that I've been enjoying altogether anyway. So I can't say I'm too displeased with what I've been dealing with. Um, there we go. Let's do this. Oh, no, no, no. You stay still. There we go. Oh, he's gonna turn around anyway. I just hate that the characters move anytime you click on them. That's kind of annoying. But Bryce has been quite amazing. He has been quite amazing in how far his character has come dealing with everything that he's dealt with. Um, I've been leveling through a combination of things, not just one thing. I mean, I've had suggestions for doing fades, doing dungeons, but you have to do more than that because, for one thing, there are some areas that don't have as many fates as others. I've gone around to different areas, done a few fates here and there, but I mean, you just have to combine things. And I've done that so much, and I haven't really paid attention to some of my classes when I was leveling, and I was like, wait a minute, when did I get to this level? And I guess I was just doing so much, I didn't realize that I had come up that quickly. But it's all good. It's all good. He's quite happy. Aren't you, honey? Of course you are. But yeah, our journey's just begun, and it shall continue as it is, and hopefully you will stay with us for it. So, but thank you for joining me, and I do hope you have a wonderful evening. So, good night from me and Bryce. Bye bye.